Welcome back to the Buffalo Take. This is episode 24. I'm Cam Dixon. I'm here with Travis Ogerbina.
What's up, guys?
And happy March. It's March 1st
Yeah,
today, so we're getting close to
it's the
March
fun
Madness.
month.
Yes, it is. We're getting into the good parts of
Yeah.
the downtime of
hmm
football. So we're looking forward to it. Conference tournaments are going to start here soon, and then we got the big tournament. But we'll start with NFL. The combine just started. I completely
Yep.
forgot it was coming up. Um, we saw Pork Chop Robinson run a 4.48.
hmm
That's a really cool
That's
nickname.
crazy.
Dude, he was flying.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw the clip last night. He was. I mean, it looked like he was running on air. It's crazy. And then Tavondre Sweat, 336 pounder, runs like a 4.27,
hmm
and then he decided not to run again. But he gave it his all. He gave it his all. I saw, that Trent, the Trent Ataya, the better, the really like the guy who you fade all the time. He's on like tick, not you personally, but like as like a community, everybody fades him because he's
No,
so
I
bad at betting. He's on TikTok and Twitter and stuff, and
don't know.
he bet on the 40 times.
hmm
He bet on Chop Robinson under like a 4.8 or something like that, and then uh, Tavondre Sweat under a 5.1. And all the comments are like, "Dude, call the number. You have a problem." It's hilarious. He's so bad at betting, it's not even funny. Like I think I'm bad. Like I rarely win, but he
hmm
never wins. It's insane.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then Dallas Turner looked really good too. He had a 40-inch vertical, ran a pretty good 40, and so for the I think it was just D line and linebackers. It was a pretty good
Yeah.
start to the. I'm looking forward to the wide receivers. That's the day I watch the most, I think.
Yeah.
And then
The Bills were talking to Xavier Worthy.
that's good. We need a
So,
wide receiver, so
yeah.
hopefully. I saw a notification the other day. It said Bills, Niners, and there was and I think Bengals were out on Zach Wilson. Why were we ever in? Makes
Backup?
no
I
sense.
don't
Like, yeah, I
know.
mean, I guess backup, but is he gonna want money? I feel like he's
Yeah,
gonna
I
want to
don't
get like more than like the
know.
vet minimum, or not the vet minimum, but like the minimum to play
Yeah.
backup quarterback. He's not really deserving of it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was crazy.
That was crazy.
The Vikings cut Alexander Madison last night. It's a
That
tough.
was weird. I
Yeah,
was at the game and I got that on my phone. I'm like,
yeah. It's
what?
a little random. I mean, it's not like he's. I mean, he's not. He wasn't really good by any means for a running back one, but it's not like he was a detrimental part of the
No, no.
team. I think they
So
could
what?
have kept him
They
as
have
a
Cam
backup.
Akers now.
Yeah, and he's. I mean,
They must be trying to
besides
get someone
they have. Yeah, they're probably gonna draft a running back, or
or get Derrick Henry.
yeah. Oh my God, that would just be Delvin Cook all over again, but 5 times
Yeah,
better. I saw
I
Saquon
I don't
Barkley.
under what you
Sorry, I
go.
saw Saquon Barkley wants to go to the Texans.
Really?
I think that's what I read. I don't
That
know.
would be interesting.
Yeah, I want him to come to
Mm.
Buffalo, but I mean, we don't
Yeah.
even really need him anymore.
Um, I never really understood why the Vikings moved on from Dalvin.
Yeah,
I
the running back market is weird.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we should have signed him, blah blah blah, and then he just does nothing in New York. I mean, they didn't really give him any touches because Brees Hall's
Yeah, it
good,
made
but
no sense. What I don't know.
yeah,
It was just weird.
yeah, yeah. The harder I think about it, the more I just like, all right, I'm not an NFL GM. I don't need to
Yeah.
worry about this much. Like I'm tweaking on why Delvin
Whatever.
Cook is not on the Vikings anymore, and I'm just like, all right,
Yeah,
what
because
am I
like
doing?
he had over 1,000 yards
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
left. So I don't know.
yeah.
It's
It didn't
weird.
really make a lot of sense, but and then they ended up with Alexander Madison as their running back one. So I don't know.
I don't get it. Whatever.
And the Eagles, right before we started recording, released Kevin Byard. So he
Oh,
was on
I
the
did not see
team.
that.
Yeah, he was on the team for a whole what, 10 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Funny.
he's getting older. And he's like
Yeah.
30, gonna be 33. I want to say. I could be completely wrong. It's kind of just a guess, but um, he didn't really make any
Yeah. No.
waves when he was on the team. So he could be a solid vet safety somewhere, or maybe he just goes back to the Titans. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
maybe.
surprised there. Um, some more news coming out of the combine. During the medical evaluations, Kool-Aid McKinstry was they discovered they had a Jones fracture in his foot. Now
Like
I don't know what
what?
a Jones fracture is, but it's an injury that requires surgery apparently. So, but he'll be good for training camp, is what I read.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I just thought that was random. Um,
that
Caleb
is right.
Williams, he's not throwing.
Yep, I saw that.
And he said, "Why throw? I've played 30 games. You
Yeah,
can just go watch the." I mean, I get
I
it.
yeah,
Makes
I sent
sense.
you the TikTok this morning of his debut, and it was like crazy because they were like 5-0
Oh yeah,
already. It
yeah.
was crazy that Spencer Rattler was the
I was
starter.
I was like actually mad that they
Like,
benched Spencer Rattler. Like I knew he wasn't playing like
no, I
great.
know, so was I.
I
And then
thought Spencer Rattler was gonna be the next big thing,
uh and then
and
Caleb Williams comes out of nowhere
yeah,
and
and then just changes college
yeah,
football forever.
yeah,
I saw somebody. I saw Penix and McCarthy were throwing in like the hallways of the
yeah,
hotel.
hmm,
I always think that's pretty cool because it's just,
yeah.
but dude, Penix's ball. That sounds so weird saying. The way he throws is just so pretty.
No, I know.
It's the way it comes out of his hand is beautiful. I
Yeah.
just, but somebody in the comments said that both of them are better than Caleb Williams. I completely disagree with that.
Yeah,
Like,
I
there's
don't
not a chance. Like, they're very talented. Don't get me wrong, and they can win. And they showed they could win,
know.
and obviously Caleb Williams couldn't. But Caleb Williams is so talented.
Yeah.
Football is not a one man sport. You got 11 guys on the field for a reason, and the other 10 in the defense, primarily the
Yep.
defense, but they couldn't put it together to get USC the win. So,
That's like a Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes debate
yeah,
right there.
yeah,
If Josh Allen had an insane defense, he would have
yeah,
the same amount of Super Bowls as Mahomes right now, and
yep.
there would be
Just no
a debate
injuries and a
right
little bit of luck, and we can't
there.
get either. But yeah, I just think Caleb Williams is he's uber talented. He's gonna if he gets into a good situation, he'll be good.
Yeah.
And then I didn't read anything about this, but apparently they're thinking about doing a 14 team playoff in
Hmm.
26, I think.
I don't see that.
I mean, if you're gonna expand it, just expand it to 16 and call it a day.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in doing 12, 14, and then eventually they're gonna get to 16. So I don't
And then
know.
it's going to become March Madness.
Yeah, I think the perfect medium is do 8 teams. The best 8 teams in the country. They just go
Yeah.
quarterfinals, semifinals, and then you can still have your bowl games. You can still
I
have
don't know.
all
I like
that.
I like 12.
Yeah, 12 is good because
That's a good number.
12 uses all the New Year's Six bowls. So
Yeah.
which that works out good because they were just I mean the rotation year to year for
Yeah.
the 2 bowl games and whatnot was. But yeah,
Hmm.
12 is good. I don't understand what like why can't they figure this out?
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
get a
Pretty
set number.
pretty simple.
Keep it with 12. That's I
Yeah.
think that would be a good idea.
Hmm.
And then last night I was scrolling through the PlayStation shop and it like the one of the first
Hmm.
things was
Yeah.
College Football 25 and the bio for it was yes, it's really happening and I
That's
just got
awesome.
like so happy and like life is going to be back to normal. It's
The only
been
thing
10
is
years.
I'm gonna have to get the new Xbox. I'm not transferring over to PlayStation.
No.
'Cause I still have the Xbox One, so I
Yeah.
gotta upgrade that
Yeah, I was
to
thinking about it
get it.
last night cuz we were playing Chell at Carson's
Yeah.
on Xbox. I'm like, well, I still have my Xbox. I could still play it, like
Hmm.
if I really wanted to. But I don't know, man. PlayStation hasn't let me down since I switched over. So I mean,
Mm.
you can go either way. It's just I don't
I
know.
don't game a lot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just for college football. That would be
yeah,
the only thing I'm
yeah,
getting it for.
yeah. Dude. I mean, the first like year I had my PlayStation, like I played it a lot, but ever since I got to college, dude, it's just been like kind of
Uh,
a slow decline of how much I played video games. It's all Chell
yeah.
now. It's all I play. I,
Yeah, I play Jell a lot too,
yeah,
actually.
I played Madden
The,
up
the new
until
controls are so dumb.
oh yeah. I was
Like,
messing. I actually bought 24 for like $20 last night
yeah,
because it was
the
on sale.
controls are so dumb. Like, well, I like it's easier now, but like hitting's so stupid.
Yeah, it's more realistic.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
gotta get used to it because like the
Yeah,
Chell 23 hitting made no sense.
no, I
You
know.
could just
It's
deck
more.
dudes.
Yeah, they made it more like skill, I guess.
Yeah,
This
yeah. Which I mean,
so.
that's fine. But like, I was messing around with it last night, and I was trying to do
uh,
like I did one Michigan with Jeff Skinner. It
oh,
was like the most jank stuff ever, but it went in, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I was messing around with it. It's insane.
yeah,
Um, moving on to college basketball, I mean, it was kind of a quiet week for
yeah.
how this
I feel
season has
like yeah, I
been.
feel like I didn't really like hear much.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't watch a whole ton of college basketball this week. I watched Bonnie's and
Yeah, no.
Syracuse, but that was about it.
Yeah, I didn't. I barely watched any. I feel like.
I mean, I watched over the weekend, but we already covered that on
Yeah.
Monday.
Well, let's see. Monday night, right?
Yeah, Monday night, UNC beat Miami in another close game.
Yep.
Baylor beat TCU.
So no upsets on
Wow,
Monday.
we got a day without upsets, and we didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Houston beat Cincinnati. They'll stay
Why?
at number
Oh,
one.
that's
Oh,
South
and
Carolina.
then the next day we get upsets. Reed Shepard had 32 points against Mississippi State. Jeez. My God.
Jeez. Oh
BYU beat Kansas. That was a
yeah, that
big
was an awesome
upset.
game.
That was
I was
at
watching.
Kansas too.
I was watching that one. I was sick. At the end of the game, like close, and then BYU just like was hitting a ton of threes. It was crazy.
Their leading scorer only had 18.
I guess so.
Jeez. Hunter Dickinson only had 17.
Bills fan. Shout out Bills fan right there.
San Diego State, Dayton. Oh, Utah State went to overtime with Fresno State.
Saw that.
Georgetown scored 47 points.
Hughes won.
And then, yeah, Syracuse and St. Bonaventure got huge home wins. Syracuse won by 13 over
Oh yeah, you
Virginia
guys beat
Tech.
Loyola. That's
Yeah.
right.
I thought we had no chance. And
Yeah,
then
you're talking about that.
Daryl Banks had 26, and we beat him by 15.
Uh,
They looked great in that game. I was watching a little bit of it.
Texas beat Texas Tech, and then Nevada
Yeah,
beats Ohio
the
State by
half
three.
court shot to win it.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah, yeah. That was insane.
It's garbage day here. Yeah, just a crazy win for Nevada.
Mm,
Big win going into Colorado State and hitting that half court shot.
yeah,
The
and then
dude was
when
like the dude was like running around after, like just like nobody was cheering for him because it was all Colorado State fans. That was funny. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Fordham beat George Mason. That's big for the A10
Oh,
standings. And George Mason's coming off wins over Dayton and stuff. So
mm,
the A10 is competitive, man. It's one of the competitive conferences.
yeah,
Tennessee beats Auburn in our game of the week. We
yep.
get that one right. Dalton Connect,
High scoring game,
39
92
points. Bro, he's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I want him to be good in the NBA, but I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough to pick good basketball
No, it
prospects.
is. You got your college stars, and then you got your NBA
Yeah,
stars.
like I just saw a TikTok the other day, an edit of Yogi Ferrell. Dude, he was so good at Indiana, and he didn't do anything in the NBA. Like he was
Yeah,
around for what 3 years and just kind of
yeah.
faded. Marquette killed Providence. That was like my one pick that did. I had made a 12-leg parlay, and that was like one of the picks that didn't hit. I had plus 11 for Providence. They
Oh
got
my
killed.
gosh, Providence got killed.
Yeah. Arizona takes care of business against Arizona State. Iowa State low scoring game against Oklahoma. They get the job
Hmm.
done. Duke beats Louisville.
Kyle Filipowski plays after saying he has a sprained
Yeah,
ankle.
he was fine. He just wanted to milk it so they could ban court
Yeah,
storming.
yeah.
Creighton beats Seton Hall. Illinois and Minnesota
Oh
high
my
scoring.
gosh.
Jeez, 105 to 97.
Aaron Shannon Jr., 29 points.
I, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to like make assumptions or anything, but if he's innocent, That'd be huge because he's a good NBA prospect. Alabama, Ole Miss, another high-scoring game. Alabama scores
Oh
100
my
points
gosh,
consistently,
yeah.
dude. Their offense is insane.
Yeah.
South Carolina escapes A&M by 2 points. That's a big win for
Jeez.
them. And then another pick that didn't hit. Florida minus, I think it was 13 against the worst team in the SEC at home. Tyrese Samuel has 28 points and they can't win by 13.
Yeah, but they can go to overtime with Bama.
Yeah, yeah. College basketball, man.
Hmm.
It's a crazy, crazy time. Oregon beat Oregon State at night.
Yeah.
I think Virginia hit their over.
Really?
They got 140 with BC. Yeah,
Mm.
they went over. I think I took the under. Oh man, the one time I actually take the under in a Virginia game.
Mhm.
Oh man. And then Thursday, St. Mary's takes care of business. Washington State takes care of business. In a close game, actually.
Yeah.
3 points. Gonzaga takes care of business on the road. Ohio State beat Nebraska. Wow.
Oh my God, Rutgers beat Michigan by 30.
Jeez. That guy took Rutgers money line, so that was good pick.
Yeah. And then Washington beats UCLA.
Yeah. Keon Brooks Jr., 32 points. Oh my God, this name is Augustus Marcialonios. I don't know how to say that. The kid, there's a guy at St. Mary's named Augustus. His name. And
Oh,
then,
that's coming up soon too,
yeah,
Augustin.
that's dude. I see the commercials for it. I'm so excited. It's
Mm.
just a good time, dude. You wake up on a
Yeah.
April morning. I was in Florida. Well, I was in Florida during the Masters last time, and I just remember sitting on the couch, having a drink, just relaxing all day.
Yeah, I think my parents were here when it was on, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's such a good time, dude. It's so
Yeah.
calming.
It is. It's a nice
Um,
little break after
yeah,
college or the tournament.
yeah. This is a perfect time.
Yeah.
Tonight got some mid majors. Dayton at Loyola Chicago.
That's a good one.
This is a big game. I actually have no
Yeah.
idea who we need to win. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably. Oh wait, do they have the same record?
I think. Well, yeah, because one of them. I feel like it really doesn't matter actually,
Yeah, I don't
because
think
they're
it does.
both at the top of the A10, and it's not like I don't think we can catch them.
Yeah, probably
But the
not.
win over Loyola Chicago was huge. So.
Yep.
And then Utah State is home against Air Force. Nevada's home against Fresno State later tonight.
Yep.
And then Saturday.
Good
we-
SEC game to start the day.
Yeah,
Florida,
kicking off
South
at
Carolina.
noon. I think Florida takes that one.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
That would be a big win for them going into Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas and Baylor at 1:00. Another good
Yep,
game.
yeah.
Illinois goes into Wisconsin. Could be a
Mhm.
trap game. Arkansas, Kentucky. Oregon,
Oregon.
Arizona. Some good games on.
Yeah. Marquette Creighton.
That's a
2:30.
big one.
Wow.
At Creighton too.
Hmm. You know, it's kind of sucks, but not sucks that I'm not gonna be able to watch any of these games because I'm gonna be at the beach.
Oh my God. Perks of living in Florida, huh?
Yeah.
Iowa State and Central Florida, NC State, North Carolina,
That could be a
Mississippi
good
State,
one.
Auburn.
And UNC
NC
though.
State could put up a fight. It's
That's
a
at UNC
rivalry
though.
game. Yeah,
So.
true. The crowd will be on fire.
Yeah.
South Florida's got to travel to Charlotte. Could be a
Mhm.
tough game. Charlotte's not a bad team.
Still don't understand why they're called South Florida.
Hey, man.
I'm in Middle Florida.
Yeah. Duke, Virginia at 6:00.
So many games.
Yeah, dude.
Duke,
There's
Virginia.
I like FBS and FCS in college football because then there's not 300 teams going
Dude,
against
there's
each other.
so many tomorrow.
Yeah. UCLA, Washington State. Syracuse plays at 8. That's weird, actually. Against
Yeah.
Louisville. That's a must win. If they even let Louisville get close, I'm going to lose my mind. Michigan State, Purdue could be a big one.
Houston, Oklahoma too.
Yep.
is pumping.
And then I think easily the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Tennessee and
Tennessee,
Bama.
Tennessee, Bama.
Going to Bama, did they get back to back big or top 15 wins?
I'm gonna take Bama.
I think I'm gonna go Bama too. I don't know actually.
Ride with Nate Oates.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bama. I don't know if Dalton Connect goes off. I think Tennessee wins, but
Yeah,
I don't know if he drops 39 points again.
yeah. That'll be
That
tough.
would be nuts.
Yeah.
And then Gonzaga and St. Mary's at 10 o'clock. That's a big game.
Oh, that's yeah.
I think winner
Jeez.
winner of that locks up a spot.
I'll be able to watch that one.
Yeah, yeah,
And the Tennessee Bama one. 8 o'clock. I'll be back by then.
yeah. That's the one game you gotta watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a good Saturday coming up, and then Sunday, UConn and Seton Hall at noon, and then really nothing else.
Why does UConn always play on Sunday?
I don't know. It's kind of like Notre Dame and lacrosse.
Yeah.
They just never play on Saturdays.
All right, you got Michigan, Ohio State Sunday too.
The game, but basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not very appealing. 4 o'clock on a Sunday between two of the worst teams in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Well, the worst team and middle of the pack type team.
Yeah.
And then Rutgers and Nebraska at 6:30. Gotta love the bottom of the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana and Maryland too. It's literally the bottom half of the Big Ten
Yeah.
plays on Sunday. And then we'll swing back around to Monday when we get back. I'll
Yep.
be back at school on Monday, so.
Okay.
Why are there two TBD? Oh, wait. Did the conference tournament start on Monday? No, that makes no sense. Why does it say two TBD games on Monday? I don't know. I'm not
What?
gonna worry about it. That's another one of those things that I don't need to worry. Is it not? Is it not showing up on your?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. What? I don't know.
Maybe there is a conference tournament that starts on Monday.
Maybe first round of a conference tourney. Be
Yeah, let's
interesting.
see. March 9th, March 12th, March 4th.
Wow, I did not think it started that early.
The A Sun.
Oh, okay. Huh. So the first round.
So
of
the
the
first
ASUN.
round's on 4th, quarterfinals on 5th, semis on 7th, and then the championships on the 10th.
Wow, they get that done pretty quick.
Yeah, and then the Big South starts the 6th. So we got some tournament, and then Horizons 5th. So conference
Nice.
tournaments start this week then.
Sweet. That makes me even more excited.
Missouri Valley is 7th, Northeast is 6th, Ohio Valley is 6th, Patriot League 5th, Southern 8th, Summit 8th, Sun Belt 5th.
So we're
What-
gonna. So starting Monday, we got
7th too.
yeah. Starting Monday, we got do or die basketball up until the
Yeah.
end of well, up until the beginning of April.
Sweet.
Nice. So while I was looking for headlines on ESPN today, I found an article that was explaining why this regular season has been the most chaotic in the last almost 20 years.
Mhm.
The top 25 winning percentage has been the third lowest since 2009.
Jeez.
The road winning percentage for the top 25 has been the second lowest since 2009. The winning percentage versus unranked teams has been the lowest for the top 25 this year.
Wow.
This is going to make for a great tournament.
Yeah.
It's not going to be fun making brackets and
No.
watching them completely just go to shit in the first round, but in terms of competitiveness and watching the games themselves, it's going to be fun.
hmm
So I'm excited. And it is wild to see some of those stats because we've been talking about it. I mean, since the season
Yeah.
started, all these upsets, and just to see it like actually on a graph, it is pretty interesting.
hmm
So we got our pick of the week with Bama going up against Tennessee
hmm
at home. The only other headline I found for this week was the fire alarms going off at Wisconsin, Indiana. They had to evacuate. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. But moving on to the NHL, Sabres got a big win last night.
Yeah.
You were
that
at
was
the game, yeah.
that was not a good game though.
No.
At all.
Slow start.
Very bad offensively.
Yeah.
but then
But we got the
they
job
they
done
found a
again.
way. They
Yeah.
found a way. UPL played out of his mind again.
He's looking
He
like
is
the guy.
so good, dude.
He's looking like the guy.
So good.
And
Imagine if Levi can progress and
yeah, dude, they'd be a great
develop
1-2 punch.
into that would be crazy. Well, eventually one of them would probably get traded.
Yeah. Yeah. But for the time being, it would be a great 1-2
Yeah.
punch.
No, yeah.
And we were talking about it last night. Not me and you, but I was talking about it last night. The Levi trade with Reinhardt. Reinhardt just reached 41 goals. He's second in goals, which is just great.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's still gonna bank on if Levi ends up being good. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I miss Reinhardt, man.
Reinhardt's the one guy that we like got rid of that I liked.
Yeah,
And it
like
sucked.
I
Like
knew
in
Jack
that
Eichel's
whole
time was up.
clean out, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Allmark, I don't like him anymore.
Yeah,
He's just like
went to the
douchebag.
Bruins.
Yeah.
I still find it crazy. We had Allmark and Leonard. Neither of them were good, but both of them ended up being great goalies. I mean,
No
Leonard's
offense.
out of the league now because of bankruptcy, but
Yeah.
it's just wild. And just to add
But
on, Donnie Granado gets fined $25K for unprofessional conduct towards refs. So
the
shout out
that
Keith.
that game on what was that? That was Tuesday, right?
The Panthers game.
Panthers then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Refs were horrible in that game.
Yeah. Did
So
you go to that one too?
no.
Oh, I thought you did. You were texting me
No.
like you were at that game.
No,
I was like,
I wasn't.
wait a minute. I thought he went to the game.
No.
And I don't know. That was
But the refs were horrible.
yeah.
It was.
It's I don't know, man.
But 10 points out only. They string together something.
We're there. We're there. We
If
just
it-
got to make that push.
I just don't think they have enough
I
to
don't
make
know.
it this year. Next year, I think they have a better chance. Figure out the offense. You got a good goalie. You got good defense now.
Yeah, but we were saying that last year.
But we didn't have defense last
True,
year.
true. We
So
got
now
two
they
guys.
focused on defense this year,
Yeah,
and now the offense is bad. So now
Yeah.
they got to figure out the in between.
yeah. Figure it out.
Hmm.
That's all it is. Other news in the NHL: Nathan McKinnon reached 100 points, second to get there. So good for him. He's with Kucherov.
Yep.
Lyubushkin just got traded to the Leafs.
I saw that. Yeah, it's back in Toronto.
Yeah. And then Chris Tanev got traded to the Stars. He'll
Yep.
make his debut in a couple
Did
of
you
days
see
here.
the one thing he said? They asked like him why he picked number 3, and he goes because it's tied to half of 8. Like what?
It's a hockey guy right there. That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's such a good answer. Like people don't know if you're just dumb or if you're just trying to be funny. It's a great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sabres got to string some wins together.
Yep.
I was saying last night I think the only way if we make the playoffs and I'd be mad is if we get swept and don't score any goals. I'd be okay if we get swept and the games were competitive.
Mhm.
I just want to make the playoffs, man. That's all. I want to
Yeah, I
see
know.
the Sabres in the playoffs.
Me too.
It's like the Yankees. When the Yankees last won the World Series, it was when the Sabres were in the playoffs, I think. Or like there was only like a year in between or whatever it was. But I wasn't like comprehensive enough. Like I wasn't that big of a fan of sports at the time. I was
Yeah,
5 years
no.
old.
I know, me too.
I want to see them in the playoffs when it matters.
I know. Like, have we even seen like any type of championship that we remember?
The Bandits.
Bandits, that's about it.
Yeah. And like as much as I was happy that the Bandits won,
It's just not the
it's
same
it's
as
not the same as
as the Yankees,
Yeah.
Bills, or Sabres.
yeah. Like those teams I have been a diehard of.
Yes.
Like you can throw Syracuse in there too for me. Like if
Yeah.
I think if Syracuse wins a national championship in anything, I'd be elated. But I just want the Bills to win one championship.
See,
Okay.
like if Duke won the tournament or like
Yeah.
Ohio State won the Natty, like
It'd be great.
that's like it would be great. That's like the in between of the
Right.
Sabres, Bills, and the Bandits.
Yeah,
Like
right. Like
in between there.
it would be great, but like at the same time,
It's
like
still
dude,
it's not my hometown team.
It's-
It's not the
yeah.
team I've been rooting
Yeah.
for my whole life.
yeah, like we were born to be
Yeah.
Bills, Sabres, and Yankees fans.
Yeah.
And it's just
Mm-hmm.
something we need. Outside of the NHL, we got the final couple weeks of the regular season for college hockey.
And Boston College and Boston University are staying right at the top of the rankings. 1-2.
Yeah. Well, when you're that loaded with every
Yeah.
NHL prospect you could imagine, I mean, you're gonna be up there. And I'm excited for the tournament this year.
Well, right now, Frozen Four would be what Boston College, Boston University, North Dakota, and Wisconsin, most likely.
It's a good Final Four.
Yeah. Well, that's if they were to win,
Yeah, right.
obviously. But
Like Michigan didn't make the Frozen Four, or they did, or whatever it
yeah.
was, but they didn't win it. I had Michigan winning it all last year. Should have known. No, it's never the one seed. Lacrosse. Syracuse lost another just dumb overtime loss against Army. Army's a tough team, but
Mm,
that was a winnable game. They missed a. It was a wide open net, and they missed a like a half field shot, and then they took a really bad behind the back shot. It was just not a good overtime loss.
mm.
Uh, Duke and Penn play tonight. UNC Princeton. On Saturday, you got Cornell and Ohio State. Penn State, Yale, Virginia and Johns Hopkins. That's a good game. And then Syracuse plays High Point. Duke and Princeton on Sunday. Notre Dame plays Maryland. That's a big top five game. And North Carolina plays Penn on Sunday as well. NJIT looks to continue their undefeated season this weekend. They play Wagner, so another not great team. They should be able to move to 6-0. And then the only other thing in lacrosse, really, the PLL is going back to Japan for their third international exhibition game. It's always a good time. It's a good experience for the players and then the guys in Japan.
Mhm.
Bandits got to get a win this weekend.
Yeah.
They're 5-5. They play tomorrow. I have no idea who they play. I didn't look. But regardless, it's a must win. They got to stay in the top 8.
Yep.
As long as they make the playoffs, they'll be fine. And then in the MLB, spring training continues. Otani and Yamamoto make their debuts. Did you see the Dodgers Rangers? They both wore blue.
No, I didn't.
It was weird, dude. It was like the
I
same
didn't.
blue too. It was annoying. Makes no sense.
Why?
And then Skeens made his debut and he retired Holiday.
Yep. So that.
So yeah, spring Yankees Marlins was 0-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
But there's nothing too bad to talk about the Yankees yet, so we're good.
Nope. Yeah. Got a
Just
couple weeks still.
yeah. If we can sign Snell, fingers crossed, that'd be huge.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. If it's not the Yankees or the Dodgers, it's the the money is just broken in
Yeah, no.
MLB.
I still can't believe last year's World Series with the Diamondbacks and the Rangers.
Yeah,
That's gonna be such a forgettable World
yeah.
Series.
It was like the worst possible for
Yeah.
the MLB. It was I mean, well, actually, it was a fun playoffs, but the World Series was 4-1, so
Yeah.
the Rangers were just too good at the end.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty short episode today.
Yeah.
Not a whole ton to talk about. I mean, we actually get this done in the one
Yeah.
Zoom call before we have to wait 10 minutes for it to happen again. But yeah, I mean, a couple housekeeping things. We're gonna have another guest on coming up soon, Mark Sirianni, one of our friends from high school and head coach of Lancaster Modified Basketball. Fun fact: he took over for my dad after he stepped down. So yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
him on. We'll talk about some things,
Hmm.
and then we'll continue going.
Yeah.
Something else. We might be going back to 1 day a week. I know you start working soon, so
Yeah. So
we'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all we have. It's gonna be a pretty quick episode today. So thank you guys for listening to episode 24. As I wore 24 in high school, so we're gonna have 27 for you coming up. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the episode. We will see you on Monday.
Yeah. See you guys.